I just found this XY background which shows the XY coordinates here and shows that there's a grid, and I just clicked on stage and put it in backgrounds by using import. We won't use it for the final game, but sometimes it helps to think about what the scripts are doing. So obviously when I click on scripts, nothing appears when I'm clicked on stage because we haven't got any code which is attached to our stage. So let's go back to our number 5. This is what we're going to change, and we're going to now get it to try and respond if it moves over Bluey. So we're going to try and do this bit, move around the screen for a bit until Bluey moves over it. If Bluey moves over, then indicate this somehow and go away. So how shall we do that? So let's just think about how that might happen. So we want to say, well, glide around, but if Bluey is touching you, then we want, you to disappear. So it probably means we need to have a look at an if statement. So one of these. So repeat 4 times, glide about. Let's do the if before we do the, let's put the if. So this is quite interesting. Where do we put the if? So let's put the if just above the glide, and this sometimes happens, so that you get the thing around the wrong way. So I'm just going to pick the glide up and put it outside of the if. So because I don't want the if condition only to trigger the gliding, I just want the gliding to happen all the time, but I want it to check whether it's touching Bluey over here. So let's see what kind of conditions we can get under sensing. So we've got this question mark which says touching, and if I drop down the black triangle, it then gives me the name Bluey, which is what I've named this, which used to be called sprite1. So that's a good reason to choose good names for your sprites. So I've just selected Bluey there. I'm going to pick this touching Bluey up, and it looks as if it's going to slot in there, and as you can see, a white border appears and it will slot in there. So there's my condition. So if you hadn't selected Bluey, just select Bluey from the arrow there. So if Bluey obviously is over the 5, then what we want it to do is we want it to basically do something like indicate that that's happened. And the way, let's see whether we can make it change somehow. Maybe we can, I'm not sure what some of these do. Okay, so let's choose this particular one here. So change the color effect, or let's do a whirl. Not sure what that does, but we'll find out. And let's change it by 50, because then some effect will have happened. So this is what my 5 looks like at the moment. But if Bluey is touching it, then it's going to change this sprite somehow. It's going to add a whirl to it, and then we want it to hide and then disappear. So let's see, under looks we can choose hide. So change hide, and then go very far away, go off stage. So go to like minus 380x, and doesn't matter why, because it will be over here somewhere. Okay, now what might happen is this bit might happen very quickly, but let's just see. So let's run it and see what happens. So let's see whether we can move Bluey over. And we're trying to move Bluey over. Okay, so it did disappear, but it didn't. This effect didn't take. Well, it might have happened so fast that it just did the hiding straight away. So we want it to kind of hang around for a bit. So let's wait, maybe 2 seconds. Let's wait and then go and hide. Let's run this again and see. Control Bluey with the arrow keys to move over it. And it doesn't register. Okay, so the whirl effect has meant that the 5 has kind of become a bit distorted. Alright, well that seems to work quite well. And then it's gone and hidden, so that's pretty good. So we can kind of improve on this code a little bit to make it more obvious that we've managed to get this 5. But let's stop this video now, and we'll come back and we'll make improvements to it, so that maybe some sound effect gets added there.